It's a tiny change that could have major implications. The 2020 census will now include a question about citizenship.
One question has a lot of meaning because we're asking people to fill out a short survey, so any one change can really impact the whole process.
The addition of that one question is something some experts worry will spur a huge drop in immigration response rates and leave a lot of people uncounted.
I mean, it's already a problem of undercounting when we're talking about what are called hard to reach populations. It will send a chilling effect through communities across the country who in this political environment are wondering how they'll be kept safe and whether they'll be targeted.
Why do these numbers matter? The census helps determine political representation, congressional district boundaries, and federal funding for critical programs, from healthcare to education.
There's no evidence that there's any dilution of responses. It did not do that when it was asked between 1890 and 1950.
Mike Gonzalez, a former Commerce Department official now with the Conservative Heritage Foundation, says there's a well-established history of asking about citizenship on census forms.
There's no evidence that the Irish and the Germans and the Armenians and the Syrians and the Greeks who became American citizens were undercounted or voted at a smaller rate because this question was asked back then.
The Department of Commerce under President Trump says citizenship data will help enforce the Voting Rights Act.
I think that it is going to determine the individuals in our country and provide information that allows us to comply with our own laws and with our own procedures.
Several states like California and New York are preparing legal challenges to the move, arguing that it could discourage immigrants from participating and skew the makeup of Congress. The Commerce Department has until Saturday to finalize the wording of the questions, which will then be sent to Congress.
So I think you'll see a real push from people to have their members of Congress speak out on the importance of ensuring that this is accurate.
But then Congress is going to go in and ask questions too and raise its own issues, or not. So, I mean, this is part of a process.
In Washington, Samantha-Jo, Spectrum News.